to my channel. I'm really excited about talking about this because I love the gym. I train about anywhere from 4 to 6 times a week, sometimes for 10 minutes, sometimes for about hour and a half, and some days I go in and I turn around. But for the most part, I love the gym. It's one of the highlights of my day. I don't use a Fitbit or anything like that. I used to, but I lost it. The majority I just do my own workouts, and I do like weights and HIIT. And that's what I enjoy doing the most. But yeah, I never used to love the gym this much. I used to go, but it felt more like a chore and something I had to do, and I was kind of going more on aesthetics than on how it was making me feel. But now I go because it just makes me feel really good, and I just love being at the gym. I love going, but it never used to be like that. It used to be like quite a, I have to go kind of thing, not I get to go. Anyway, so I'm really excited to talk about just kind of like getting motivation to go to the gym and give you guys some tips on that. I'll just get started then. I've got my notes here, and again, I'm sorry if I stutter or backtrack or something like that, which I probably will do, because I do it quite often. Anyway, but yeah, so the number one thing I think is everything is mental. If you saw my last video, I think mindset is key. And I also think that you can kind of trick your brain into different things, like with positive thinking and all that stuff. So number one thing I did to get myself going to the gym was I used to hype myself up. So I used to work like 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week, but I would still go to the gym after work. And one of the ways I did that was just fake hyping myself up. I would just like get myself really excited to go, be like, oh, I can't wait to go to the gym later, like, gonna go to the gym later. Like, I think that in my head. I would tell people at work that, like, I'd be like, oh, can't wait to go to the gym. Obviously, I'm not actually excited to go to the gym after a 12-hour shift, but by telling people that and by like thinking that, I ended up kind of like more likely to go. Like, I would actually go to the gym, and I didn't mind it as much, I found, when I kind of like hype myself up, as opposed to sitting there and being like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym, I'm not looking forward to going to the gym later, because I think if I thought like that, I generally just wouldn't go. But yeah, I think that is actually a really good tip. Just fake hype yourself up. Like, your brain can do a lot of stuff. It's a powerful tool. Positive thinking, all that stuff, like, just try it, it works. Another thing I did, and I actually found one of them the other day, I used to write myself little notes the night before. And this worked too, the thinking about going to the gym before bed. If you're going in the morning, I always go in the afternoons, but when I was back in Sydney, I started going in the mornings again. And I wasn't used to it, so that really worked well for when I had to get up in the morning. Like, going to bed, I'd just be like, oh, can't wait to get up to go to the gym, like, so excited to wake up and go to the gym. And I actually did find that I woke up quicker and was actually looking forward to go to the gym instead of like waking up and like forcing myself to go. But one of the other things I used to do was write myself little notes, which is quite lame, but it works. And I think this works well too with like positive self-talk and self-love and all that stuff, because that really helped me too, to get like from being mean to myself to be like being kind to myself and just starting my day off right. So I'll read it, even though it's like quite embarrassing to read, but whatever. So it's from, I think it was from October maybe. But just like, as like a note to myself, I said, it's okay to fall off, but it's time to pick yourself back up. Because this is when like I was like kind of struggling to get back into the gym and stuff like that. I just fell off for a bit. Anyway, it's just said, it's okay to fall off, but it's time to pick yourself back up. I think you do this to yourself whenever you get close to your goal. You're heavily overeating and you're missing the gym. That's not like you. Paige is right too. You need to improve your relationship with food and yourself. You are smart and beautiful, and you are not fat, but if you want to reach your goals, you have to put in the work and commit, which you know you can do. You've done it before, and you will get back on track. Today is the day, and it starts here. Focus on you, listen to your body, and work hard to stay in tune with yourself. It's been an off week, but today is a fresh day. Reread this if you find yourself struggling. You are so talented, and you are determined. Stay determined. To do this, you need to full focus on yourself, full love yourself, meditate, journal, spend time at the gym, and get back into it. Pick up and start again. Love myself. Yeah, so kind of lame, but honestly, it really does help you start your day off nice, and just kind of like gives you a little like push, and also like writing down those nice things about yourself to yourself, I think putting anything on paper is a good idea. Like I said, like journaling helps with everything, like positive thoughts and positive words, and I think when you put it on paper it just makes it 10 times better. And then like it kind of also sets an intention for the day. So yeah, write yourself notes, honestly, as lame as that is, and as lame as it was reading it to everyone, whatever. Try it. I actually like it is helpful. But yeah, so that's one of my big tips. The second one, and this comes from one of my friends, Gemma. If I'm not good at editing, but I'll try and link her Instagram, GemKblog. One of her rules is the 20-minute rule, and I think this is really good for people starting out going to the gym, especially like I wish it was something I started doing like back when I first started going, because I used to be so obsessed with either finishing my workout or going for a set amount of time instead of going and just going by how I feel and what I want to do, which is what I do now. But she goes, I think 5 days a week she'll go, but she'll just go for 20 minutes. That's her, like not 20 minutes, like, but like that's her minimum. So if she goes for 20 minutes, then like she's gone, and like that's a goal checked off for her. And she posted a lot on her Instagram too, so she's good to like follow for that kind of stuff. And my friend Roche does it now as well. I think that's honestly like such a good rule. And if you've read Atomic Habits, which I recommend reading as well, there's a part in that book about building habits, and it says that if you start doing something even 5 minutes a day, so even if you go to the gym for 5 minutes and don't do anything, but you just go after work like 5 days or 6 days or however many days, that becomes a habit. So if you're trying to get into going to the gym, start going just for 5 minutes and build on that weekly. And it can turn into a habit. So you don't have to go for like an hour, and you don't have to go do a set workout. Like I think not putting time constraints on yourself is so important, because I used to do that and I'd go for like 3 hours some days, and like that's ridiculous, that's way too long. Or I'd go and do like 2 particular workouts, and even if I was like not feeling it anymore, I'd force myself to finish. Don't do that. Like if you're not feeling it, like don't finish. Like I've gone into the gym and it's been so busy and I'm just like, nah, can't be asked for this today, and I turn right around and walk out. Like I just full on go by how I feel now, and I think that's a good way to do it. And I think like 20-minute rule is honestly such a good one. So yeah, check out Gemma's Instagram for that. She probably has a lot more info on it, but I stole that from her. I let her know as well that I was stealing it, just because I think it's a really good one. And also Atomic Habits, give that a read if you're trying to build habits and trying to develop habits, because it's a really good book for that. Yeah, and then the third one is learning. Learn. Honestly, work your brain just as much as you're working your muscles or whatever you're doing at the gym, because it's so important. Like when I first started going to the gym, like I used to just go, but when I started actually getting into the gym, I would watch YouTube videos, I'd read articles, so like I would learn stuff, like I'd know about my compound movements, my isolation. I'd watch videos on what to eat before the gym, what to eat after the gym. Like I think just learn as much as you can about like anything, even if it's not about the gym. Just like put that work in as well. Don't just work on like your body, work on your mind as well, whether it be like self-love or just like learning something new. The other day, I'm actually really proud of myself. I taught myself how to do braids. I'm 25 and I've never known how to do braids, like the little ones that go like that, and I've always wanted to do them. So I taught myself how to do that. I watched a YouTube video, and I'm buzzing about it because I never knew how to do braids, so I'm actually really excited about that. But yeah, just like learn as much as you can. It's really good for the gym as well, because if you don't know how you're doing, like how to do stuff, you can watch videos. Or like if you have the money, I'd suggest also getting a PT just to focus on your form if you're doing weights anyways. PTs are really good for buzzing you up and just like giving you a good education and a good base of what you need to be eating and like how to train. So that's good as well. But if you don't have money or you don't want to spend the money on that, then go on YouTube, watch videos, educate yourself, know what you're doing. You don't want to injure yourself either, so like the more you know the better. So it can never do harm by learning more. So definitely watch videos, read articles, read books, whole 9 yards, all that stuff. Number 5, switch your thinking. So don't see going to the gym as something you have to do, but see it as something you get to do. I don't see the gym as a chore or anything like that. For me, like it's my happy place. Like, I love going to the gym. I don't see it as like a bad thing or like I don't whinge about it or complain. Like, I love going to the gym. Like, if anything, it's like I'm happy to go. Like, throughout the day, I'm like, oh, can't wait to go to the gym. I still do that, but I'm actually serious about it now. So don't see it as something you have to do. Like, see it as something you get to do. Like, switch your thinking, like, be positive about it, and it just makes it so much more enjoyable and a better time for you. So just like positive thinking about everything, like apply that to everything in your life. Like, just positive thinking, like, it's so good. And just be grateful that you get to go to the gym. Some people can't afford it, or they can't, like, they just can't go. So just see it as something you get to do, not something that you have to do. Number 6 is do what you love. So I really like doing weights and hits. That's what I'm most comfortable doing, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy the push, and I enjoy like upping my weights and trying new workouts and doing new stuff. So I think if like you're into CrossFit, or if you like running, I sometimes do runs as well, but I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy my weights and my hits. So that's my like preference, and I enjoy doing it. So I'm a lot happier going to the gym when I'm doing those things. But if like when I first started going to the gym, I would go 20-minute run, 20 minutes uphill walking, 20 minutes on the elliptical, 20 minutes on the bike, and it would just be like stupid stuff like that. And I dreaded going to, like, I hated the gym. But it was because I didn't like what I was doing. Like, if those are things you like doing, then keep going. But like, if you're just going to the gym and you're going on the elliptical and then you're going on the treadmill and you're just doing like a round of the same stuff, and the whole time you're just like, oh, I just want this to end. Try something new, like go to a class, start swimming, go for an outdoor run. Like, just find what you love and follow your bliss, because I think that's so important. Like, if I wasn't doing weights, and I didn't enjoy what I was doing, then I probably wouldn't still be going to the gym, because I'd be forcing myself to do something I don't want to do. But I really like weights, and I love HIIT. HIIT I started getting into after I was watching, again, this ties into the other one about like learning. I watched Whitney Somers Instagram or something, and she posted a HIIT workout, and it was like 30 seconds on and like 45 seconds rest or something, and it was like 6 exercises, 4 rounds. So I started doing that originally, and I took that workout, but then as I've done it more, I've kind of like done my own thing, and now I do like 30 seconds, 6 exercises straight 4 times, and a 30-second break between rounds. That's what I enjoy doing for HIIT, but every time I go, I switch my exercises. So I just pick things that I like doing, and it changes every day. Like, some days I do burpees, some days I do squat jumps, like just kind of like pick what I like to do on that day and how I'm feeling. So like, pick something you like doing. If it's CrossFit, running, like, make sure you enjoy it, because it does help. For me, it's weights and HIIT. So yeah, the 7th tip is to only be competitive with yourself and not to be competitive with others. Don't pit yourself against others or their progress and their goals. Especially with Instagram, I feel like we see like a lot of people's before and afters, or a lot of people's progress like 1 week in of like doing their exercises, but everybody's different. Everybody's going to see different results. Like, you could do the exact same thing, eat the exact same things as me, and your results are going to be different than mine. So don't compare your progress to someone else's, or if in a week you've not lost any weight, or like you've not seen any differences, don't like compare to others. Like, focus on yourself and what you're doing. Only be competitive with yourself. I'm very competitive with myself. Like, I went to the gym for 2 weeks straight once, not because I wanted to, but in my head I was just thinking, I was like, oh, I wonder if I could go to the gym for 2 weeks straight, like without a day off. And then I was like, yeah, I could. And so I did, just like, because I was being competitive with myself, and I thought I could do it, and I was like, I'm gonna do it just to prove to myself I can do it. So yeah, I think definitely like be competitive just with yourself, and don't focus so much on Instagram and what like other people are doing. And I also don't think it's a good idea to set your display or like your background on your phone to like your goal body, which is someone else's body. Like, I don't think that's productive at all. I think you should just focus on you, because you're beautiful the way you are, and just like work on your own progress, work on yourself. Don't focus so much on what other people are doing, especially with social media. Like, everyone's posting a highlight reel, so like a lot of stuff that's being posted, like, it's not like always what's actually going on, so you can't really compare your life to anyone else's based on what you're seeing on a screen. So don't feel discouraged or anything like that if you're not getting the same results as like Sally and Ben. So just focus on yourself and enjoy yourself, and don't worry about what others are doing. Just be yourself and be happy and focus on you. Anyway, the last tip, and this one's not like as serious as the other ones, but I think this one's honestly important, it was for me anyways, is wear clothes that you're comfortable in and that you feel good in. Like I said in my first video, I used to wear clothes that were like baggy and like gym shorts and like would hide my body, and I wasn't actually comfortable in them. I just wore them because I wanted to hide what I looked like. Now I always wear like cute outfits, well, cute in my head, I think. Other people are probably like, what's this girl wearing at the gym? But my favorite thing to wear is like a nice pair of leggings and a crop. I think it's good to invest in like a nice little gym outfit. You don't have to spend a lot of money either. Like I shop, my favorite brand is Etch. And they've got an outlet, so their stuff's actually really well priced. They also have full price stuff, which isn't too bad, but also if you just don't have that much money in general, Facebook Marketplace, like I'm not kidding, like I literally shop on the Facebook Marketplace 24/7, like I've got a problem, but you can get like brand new Gymshark, you can get brand new Etch, you can get brand new anything for like half the price on Facebook Marketplace. So go on Facebook Marketplace, because people sell their stuff on there all the time, like barely worn or unworn, and it's so much cheaper, and you're getting like a good quality fit or something you're comfortable in. I've got really sensitive skin, so for some reason certain leggings like materials are really uncomfortable with my skin, so Gymshark for me, I like Gymshark, but Etch is my favorite just because the material works best with my skin, and I just feel the most confident and comfortable in it, and the fits are good, so that's my favorite brand. But a lot of what I wear at the gym is honestly just from Facebook Marketplace or from thrift shops, because I'll go to the thrift shop and I'll find like a cute tee and I'll cut it into a crop, because I love wearing like crop tees to the gym. So I'll like go check out the boys section. I actually got one today that says Vancouver, Canada, which I'm going to turn into a gym crop tee. You can do that with sweaters as well, but like at like thrift shops I've found like Adidas, I've got Nike tops, I've got Reeboks tops,